Hi, everyone. We are Team 2B, Native Plant Biodiversity. Imagine a garden buzzing with bees, alive with bird song, and thriving without constant care. This isn't just a dream. It's the transformative power of native plants, perfectly adapted to their local environments. These plants are nature's unsung heroes, forming the backbone of the ecosystems that teem with life. By choosing native species, we do more than beautify our surroundings. We support pollinators, birds, and countless other creatures while fostering self-sustaining, resilient environments. Our team members were me, Vera Schultz, based out of San Francisco, Noah Ratson from Berkeley, California, and Nikunj Kanai from Maharashtra, India. So our research was not only nationally focused, but also globally. And we really wanted to bring home the message that native plants are truly the foundation of life and prosperity and maintaining our ecosystem.
Yes. So we focused on native plants because there's a lot of research pointing to the loss of this food source, essentially, that is creating a collapse in food web and systems. And we're not talking about humans at the moment. We're talking about biodiversity and how to improve biodiversity on Earth. So a loss of birds, especially birds that rely on insects, and a huge loss of insects globally, 45% in populations. And much of this research points to the fact that native plants that have co-evolved with insects, which are so often specialists, support more biomass and are better for supporting biodiversity. So our question wasn't on necessarily vegetarianism. It was focused on native plants. How can we help people cultivate more native plants? And we surveyed and interviewed and researched and asked these three main questions. What do people know about native plants? The people who do focus on growing them, why did they choose that? And how are they doing it? When it comes to attitudes, largely people don't really know about native plants. Some very, very few people who understand native plants say they don't care. Many people don't understand what it really is, but once they do, we've found many more people trying to plant native plants. And when we characterize the forces, we see that on the one hand, there are detractors, but many are unaware. And as they do become aware, they move through these stages of being well-wishers who don't know quite how to grow them or where to grow them, to contributors in very many sorts, to champions. And our really opportunity areas that we converted from these insights were when we want to inspire people, how can we make something that illustrates the impact for personal interests? How can we help people get started? We found that connecting them with communities of practice, such as Facebook groups, where native plants of the Northeast grew from 20,000 to over 200,000 people in just a few years. This is native plants of the Northeast of the US. So connecting to those communities makes a difference, and also locally. And where can people grow them? The fact is native plants grow everywhere. It's about supporting plants where they co-evolved. So we identified and talked to many people and organizations, but one that was a beautiful profile of change was the Prospect Sierra School in El Cerrito, Bay Area, where they aligned the ecological opportunities with economic ones and created a community that transformed the playscapes and asphalt areas or just lawns that were dead into native habitat and are now championing the cause.
So Noah, gave a really great overview, and this is just to summarize our methodology. We went from 0 to 1, from discovery to refining our research, going to events, Nature's Best Hope Conference in Oakland, California, which I would recommend everyone to check out. And we are now moving to the next phase of prototyping using informational chatbot and going to conversational and workshop and content creation. So this is our overall timeline, going from workshopping, creation to research, evaluative research, workshop, content creation, and finalizing and measurable impact. Finally, please scan our survey to help us further our research. And thank you so much.